interesting. Wouldn't you like to play the uke like that? Yes. 1300 700 222. G'day, this is Macca.
Good morning, Macca. It's Peter Rasey here from a beautiful Brisbane.
G'day, Pete.
I'm just running around the city. The last time you and I spoke, I was on the way down to Melbourne to pick up the bust of Ken Fletcher, the great mate of Hugh Lunn.
All right.
And,
Yep.
And since that time, the Lord Mayor's actually had me do another little task, which is to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Expo 88. And what I'm doing this morning is going around looking at all the refurbished artwork that has now been completed and relocated. There's a piece called Showdown, which has been relocated from Burndore, which is in the outer suburbs of Brisbane. And it's been relocated into the CBD area where it'll be seen by about 30,000 people a day. It's bright pink. It was almost rusted, falling apart, and it's now been completely and utterly refurbished and will take pride of place in the Expo 88 art trail up here, which next weekend is the 30th anniversary of Expo 88.
Yeah. Now, Peter Bertie wasn't in charge of Expo 8. Did he design Expo 88? Or?
Well, no, he didn't do the closing ceremony, and we're going to great lengths to try and ensure that he doesn't do the closing ceremony of the 30th anniversary either. That was an interesting expression of Australia, I thought, the closing ceremony.
Yeah, I remember Expo 88 because I was on air here, and I didn't go, but I know lots of Australians did because they rang me from there, and there was all sorts of things. But this band came from Ireland, and they were playing up there, and I remember this song from Expo 88, which was a lovely song.
It's a long time now since first.
Do you remember that, Pete? No.
To be honest, I don't. The only song I have a clear and utter vivid memory of is the Chicken Dance.
No, they were called Barleycorn, and they came from Ireland, and this bloke, this lovely singer, is...
When I was oh so young, I could not understand.
Every time I think of Expo 88, I think of this. It's just a lovely chorus.
And try to take your hand. Oh, Roisin, my Roisin.
Yeah, so lovely song. I didn't go, as I said, but you obviously went. It was a big time, wasn't it, Expo 88?
It was an amazing time. And just talking about that band, they would have been chosen personally by Rick Birch, who, as you know, had a little bit to do with the opening and closing ceremony of the Commonwealth Games in 82 and the opening and closing ceremony of the Sydney Olympics, who unfortunately was bounced and wasn't allowed to do the opening and closing ceremony of the Commonwealth Games because he was considered not to be Australian enough.
Oh, right.
At the time. Quite amazing.
Oh, dear, there you go. All right, Pete, so it's called the what's it called, the Expo 88 Walk, is it, or?
Well, no, so the 82 Commonwealth Games, the memory touchstones in Brisbane have basically disappeared, unfortunately. And in 2012, when Lord Mayor Graham Quirk sort of came into the position, when Campbell Newman had a greater calling, so to speak, Graham and I had a discussion, and we thought that, the memory of Expo 88 was sort of headed in the same way. So we went to a great deal of trouble to establish an art trail in 2013 based on the items that Sally Ann Atkins had acquired for the city, but didn't actually use for the purpose of celebrating 88. Right. And it was being so successful that it's now, as I said, it's been rebirthed in this year, 2018. $500,000 has been spent on relocating and refurbishing it.
All right, Peter, got to fly, but nice to talk to you.
Have a great day, Macca.
Thanks, mate.
See ya.
Bye. Lovely song, too. Got so many calls. Just a little spasm of this, Kel.
Pain of love because we love in different ways.
It's Derek singing, isn't it? Derek McCormick.
Oh, Roisin, my Roisin.
Lots of people went, I remember. Everybody from all over Australia went to Expo 88. G'day, this is Macca.